Praise the Lord. Good afternoon. Good evening. How are you all doing? How have you been? I know I'm sounding a little bit low. It's morning here. I thank the Lord for this time. I thank Him for giving me this opportunity to see this wonderful morning. It's not by my might, but He has guided me through, and I'm not taking this for granted. So I bless His holy name. I give Him all the glory. I give Him all the praise. For He has been good to me. The fact that I've just seen this morning, that is just a blessing to me. The fact that He has just opened my eyes to see this wonderful day, that is just a blessing to me. The fact that I am breathing right now, that is a blessing to me. I'm so grateful because that is how much He loved me, and that is how much He loved you. Wherever you are, maybe it's evening, it's afternoon, but also all the same, He has walked you through the day. You've seen His hands, and maybe you're almost reaching your evening wherever you are. That is because of His grace. One thing I always say, I lay down and I awake because God has sustained me. And He sustains you because of so many reasons. So I'm glad to see this morning. I am glad that He has opened my eyes to see this wonderful time. Yeah. So I was doing my Bible study and something came across. And I was just thinking, how is it or how expensive is it to try to be somebody else? Whereas we always pray for God to search our hearts. We pray that when you tell God, search my heart and remove anything that is not of you. And whereas you're trying to be like somebody else, are you not being selfish to yourself in the first place? One thing I've known is that trying to be somebody else is very expensive. Because just try to picture out yourself. You're trying to be somebody else. One thing, it's very expensive. It's very draining. And as a believer, I know many times we pray for God to search us. As a believer, I know we pray that God to walk us through so many journeys of our lives, yeah? But how is He going to do that to you when you're trying to picture out somebody else's life? It is good to pick some things that you know can build you up, but not to try to copy somebody else's life. You need to be you, first of all, to get to know where are your strengths, where are your weaknesses. Because if you try to be somebody else, it will take you time to know who you are. It will take you time. What makes you, what is your strongest part in your life? What are the areas in your life that you need to work on? Let's be an example, maybe at your workplace. Maybe, for instance, you have been trying to be, let's say, your boss or your secretary, yeah? And you do not know what God is creating in you. You do not know what God is planting in you. When you try to imitate that person, are you really giving God a chance to build you for what He created you for? Because remember, He is the one who created you. He knew you before you were born, and He have good plans for you. So as you imitate the other person, I always feel like you are not giving him a chance to mold you to the person he wants you to be. You are taking more energy because, of course, copying somebody else is it needs energy, it needs time, because you will always be running to that person and looking, how is he living his life, what is he doing, um, how is he carrying himself, like I said, we are human and there are things you can pick, but not totally carrying the whole thing to yourself. In another way, to me, it's like you are afraid of who you are. You are afraid of who God created you to be. He is your creator. He is your father. He knows you better than anybody else. And he did not give you the spirit of fear. He wants you to be you. When the enemy brings that fear in you, that is the time those thoughts of trying to be somebody else will come always in your mind. Sometimes I always tell the people around me that we challenge ourselves and we say, can you just try to be you for just a period of time? It's very peaceful. You might not like where you are right now, but you can ask God to build who you want to be. You might not be where you've always wished to be. And friends, those baby steps that you are taking when you're asking God to walk you through your journey, those are steps to me. The little ones you make, the smaller they are, even if it's just one stride, and you just try to write it down somewhere, you will see at the end of it, that was a journey and God was in it. It's not easy to be somebody else, friends. And it's like you've denied you've denied who you are, you've denied yourself who God wants you to be. Yeah. God has good plans for you. And that plans not to harm you. So as you do that, according to me, it's you're denying him that chance to mold you to be who you are. Yeah. And as have I said, it's morning here. I want you to challenge yourself. It's morning here as you'll be stepping out. I want you to be you. I want you to have that strength and believe. Do you know whoever is in you? Whoever is in you is greater than the one in the world. So you should always carry that and know that whoever is in me is greater than the one in the world. So I am stepping down, not because I want somebody else to see me. I am stepping down because I am a child of God. I know who is in me and is greater than the one in the world. So I will give him that chance to walk me through the journey of the day, or to be you, to walk you through the journey of your career, or to walk you through the journey of motherhood or fatherhood, or who you want him to mold you. Step out there knowing who you are. Step out there knowing what you carry. It will help you to be strong, It will help you to be bold about yourself, because anytime you try to imitate somebody else, there is a fear. Why? Because you are afraid of making mistakes. You're afraid maybe something might happen along the way that is not the same as how this person is. And sometimes maybe you're imitating somebody who people know. Yeah. Sometimes you feel somebody will tell you, you look like so and so. And some are natural, some are, yeah, you look like somebody else. But imitating, you might look like that person because you're imitating that person. And the people who are telling you that, they do not know what, how much time you've invested to be that person, how much time you've invested to like just to look like that person. And before even you try to imitate such a person, are you imitating something that is going to build you, or you're imitating something that will destroy you, or you're imitating something that will take much of your energy? According to me, I always say that things I can pick. For instance, if somebody comes and tells me, I feel always I feel the presence of God when I wake up in the morning, because, or I feel the presence of God between 3 to 6 because it's so calm. It is so, like, everything is quiet. Like your family is also quiet. Like everything. That is something you will want to try. That is something that you're not trying to be that person, but you want to also feel, is this something that can work for me? But don't root yourself into something that is not of you. Do not let that fear make you go and imitate somebody else. Do not let fear remove who God created you to be. You might spoil so many things. You might deny God to plant that He prepared. He want to plant in you. Yeah. So I want us to challenge ourselves today. Just try to ask God to take you along. I've given you an example with your career. Ask God to take you along your career path, just you and Him and your career. Put everything into His hands and walk through that journey, knowing that God got you. In this journey that you will be learning about yourself, you will learn more than trying to be somebody else. In this journey, if you give Him your heart, if you give Him everything of you, and you ask Him to walk you through the journey, friends, at that time that you're walking through this journey, there's a lot of things you will learn. Along the way, there's a lot of things that you will learn. It will be so easy for you to know your strength. Maybe it is something that you've been struggling with for a long time. Maybe it is something that you've never gotten time to know where your strengths are, because maybe all your life you've been trying to be this person, you're trying to be this person, you're trying to be this person. But you've never given yourself time and God to know, where are my strengths? What makes me happy as a person, and not other person. It will not give you the chance also to know your fears, because as you imitate the other people, you want to you it's like you want to their fears to be yours and their strength to be yours. Like it's like you've carried them in you. You know, it's to me, it's like you're carrying their whole their whole being to yourself. And that is not what God wants you to be. God wants you to be you. So that when somebody else comes to you and asks you, who are you? You know how to explain yourself. I am so and so, and these are my strengths. These are my weaknesses. Not that when somebody comes to you, will ask you, who are you? Okay, I am so and what are your strengths? Those are not your strengths. Those are the strengths you copied from somebody else. Those are weaknesses you copied from somebody else. It is not genuinely who you are. It is not genuinely who God created you to be. God knew you before you were in your mother's womb. And if you want to know how much God knows you, He knows even the hairs in your head. So why are you running away from the person who created you? Why are you running away from somebody who knows you? There are things in our lives we don't know. Like I've just given an example, the hairs in our head, we do not know. But God knows you that much. And why can't you trust Him also with yourself? If He knows you that better, and I'm very sure you've known how many times God has come through for you. I am very sure you know how many times He have lifted you up, how many times He has commanded His angels to hold your hands. You knew very well this can't be possible without God. He walked you through so many journeys of your life. So as you wake up today, or as you go to bed today, I want you to step out there. I want you to walk out there knowing who you are, knowing who God created you to be, not carrying another person's load behind you or carrying another person's image in you. God created you in His own image. He didn't create you to be the other person's image. He created you on His own image. That is something you're supposed to be proud of. I carry the image of God, so I want God to continue that He started in me. I want God to walk me through the journey of my life. Can we just challenge ourselves with things like that? Just ask God, walk me through this journey of this day. I want to know me. I want to know who you created me to be. He will help you identify yourself. He will help you. There are things, we've been struggling with for long, and we do not get we do not get the real chance, or we do not get the way to our own lives, because all our lives we have been trying to be somebody else. All our lives we've been trying to be another person's life. Another example I always give is, let's say something like motherhood, or let me give you an example of yeah, let's just say motherhood. The way the people always say it, motherhood is different. The way you do it is not the same way, and maybe you're trying to copy that from somebody else, but there are things that if you believe in yourself, if you walk with God's strength, let me tell you, you will find that thing working for you, the thing you've been struggling with for a very, very long time. It has not been working for you because you have been imitating somebody else. It has not been easy for you because you've never given yourself a chance. Now, to look into yourself, to look into who God created you to be, and to start working on it. The thing you think you hate about yourself, let me tell you, somebody else is praying for it. The thing you think that it's not enough for you, somebody else is fasting for it. The things you ignore that God has given you, the gifts and everything that you now you want to put it aside and to be somebody else. Somebody else is literally kneeling down to God each and every day and asking God to just let him have those, the ones you are ignoring. So before you imitate somebody else, before you carry somebody else and put it in you, can you just see the gifts that God has given you? Can you just see what God has put in you? Like I said, there are people crying each and every day to God. There are people who are not missing the presence of God. There are people fasting about what you have. And here you are, taking them for granted, throwing them away, let me use that word, and picking other persons, and you want to put it in yourself. There are habits, let's say for instance, there are habits you can say, maybe you do not like how do you put it? Like just something so simple. You do not like maybe how you, or can I put it? Just something so simple, that there's a habit you can pick. Friends, the habits you can pick and start working on them. Like I've given you an example of waking up in the morning and just being in the presence of God. It's very peaceful. It's very calming. It makes you, with no distractions, you hear the voice of God very well. And rather, like other times when we try to be the presence of God, it's very loud. If somebody tells me that is what work for her or him, I would really want also to be the same. But not picking other habits and putting on my head. It will deny me so many things. It will deny me to find me. It will deny me to so many chances, so many opportunities. You maybe imagine you're trying to be somebody else. Let's say like a character. You're trying to be somebody else's character. And the people want you, you know, the people want who you are. And as you imitate the other person, it might cut you out because that is not what they're looking for. Because so many occasions when you try to be that person, it doesn't come out naturally. But when you try to be you, it will come out so naturally, so bodily. So just be you and ask God for the places or for what you know in your life. This is not really what I want. I want to start working hard on these areas. Ask God for it. Do not run and pick another person's character or pick another person's habit and put it in you that will come and destroy you. God is waiting for you to be in his presence and to ask him to build you. He's still waiting for you to accept you, who he created, who he knitted in your mother's womb. who he formed. He's still waiting for you to be you, so that the things you've been struggling with, so that the things that has been bothering you, he can help you. He help you walk that journey. So challenge yourself today. Just invite God in who you are. Just invite God and let him walk you through. As you pray, as you ask him to search you, as you ask him to mold you, as you ask him to reveal the plans that he has for you, in that way, you will find yourself. Maybe there's so many things even you doesn't know about yourself. There are so many things. Still, God is waiting for you so that he can release it to you. So that he can tell you who you are and how to walk that journey. But as you rush to copy other people, now, which part of you do you really want God to mold? Which part of you do you want God to search? The part that you copied the other person, or the part that, let us stop being selfish with ourselves. And I will still repeat it. It's very expensive. It takes much of your energy. And there is somebody else in God's presence right now, asking God to give him what you do not see as special, as what you do not see as important in your life. Sometimes I sit and I ask myself, let's say, like my kids will one day ask me, who are you? You know, what are you going to answer them? I was this because I was imitating this person. And maybe the time that you'll be realizing yourself, now you want to open up and say who you are, it will be so late. There are some habits you picked that you can't get away from them. There are some habits now, the more you do them every day, they become a habit in you. And the more you grow, you come and realize, no, this is not what I really needed. What will you do again? You run back to God and ask God. Now again, you do not like what you were imitating. It becomes again a struggle for you to start again working on that habit that you already copied. Another time, energy. Maybe now you'll be now in your 30s, in your 40s, in your 50s. You are now ready to be who you are. You had time. But as I will say, our God is so loving. He's so caring. If you come back to him, if you knock, he will open. He will wash you. He will build in you who now you are. If that time, now you will accept it and be ready to be who he created you to be. Regardless of the age, do not get afraid that now I had already picked all this. I have already, these are now your habits. If you run back to him, he will receive you wholeheartedly. That's how loving he is. And that's how caring he is. Chad, hi. Thank you for joining. Please like my live. Thank you so much. Subscribe. That's how much God is loving. So as you step out today, as you'll be praying today, ask God to search you. Give him that chance to search you. Give him that chance to mold you. As you run to him, asking him to search you, he will truly search you. There are things, just as I said, there are things now you will start learning along the way. The things maybe you are thinking, that is how I am. You will come and find out it wasn't that way. You know, the things that you've been struggling with have been pulling you back each and every time you try to do something. You find there's just a strong strength pulling you behind every time, because that is not what God made you to be. So as you ask him to search you, he will do it. He's so loving. He's so caring. Yeah. So thank you so much. That is what I wanted to share with you today. God bless you so much for tuning in. And I will see you in my next video. But guys, before I go, my Bible. I don't always go without sharing this Bible. This Bible is so amazing. If you are struggling with Bible study, this is a very nice Bible for you. It explains a lot. It helps you. Okay, it's written the Women's Study Bible because it explains every book. Let's say if you want to read the book of Genesis, it has first page of Genesis to let you know about, or to let you know more about Genesis, and it goes like that in each and every chapter, and it has parts of the Bible study to make you get more deeper into the book that you will be studying. It's a very nice Bible. I got it from Amazon. It's so nice. It helps me a lot. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. God bless you so much and have a beautiful morning. Have a blessed evening, a blessed afternoon. And God bless you so much for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.